He is very direct, decisive, and diligent in all his works. One of my favorite speaker in Meraki. I always look up to him for all the leadership skills and speaking skills. Before I invite the speaker, I request his evaluator to read out the objectives.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. Good morning, everyone. Our next speaker is going to be Toastmaster Ashok Kannan, who is attempting a project from the path Innovative Planning and the elective Leading in a Volunteer Organization. For this project, Toastmaster Ashok has served in a leadership role in a non-profit organization for a period of 6 months, and he has received a 360-degree feedback from the members of that organization. In today's speech, Toastmaster Ashok is expected to share his experience in taking up this leadership role in the non-profit organization. Timer to note, time will be 5 to 7 minutes. Good luck to you, Ashok.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vijay. Please help me welcome our second speaker for today, Toastmaster Ashok Kumar. From me to we. From me to we, Toastmaster Ashok.
Thank you. In 2011, when one of my colleagues, Ms. Devi Ashokan, reached out to me and said, Ashok, there is a plan to start a Toastmasters club in our company. Would you be interested? I was clueless as to what that club is about. I asked her, what do they really do? She said, it is a platform to practice communication skills. Later, I went on to took up the responsibility of a club secretary as well, which is an ex-com role. Little did I know that there is much more in Toastmasters than just picking up communication skills. Dear Toastmasters, guests, friends, today I'm here to narrate my experience of taking up a club leadership role and what are the 3 key lessons I learned by serving in a club leadership role. Since 2011, I have taken up multiple club leadership roles. First in my corporate club, then later in a community club, and then in Meraki, multiple roles. Today I am going to talk about the Vice President Public Relations role that I am serving here in the last 6 months. For those who are new, Toastmasters year begins in July and ends in June. So last July 2023, I picked up the role of Vice President Public Relations in Meraki. It was the last 6 months has been such a learning experience for me that I would not have gotten in any corporate setup. Let me explain why. In 2015, World Economic Forum published a report which listed down the 4 C's of future work. So if you want to shine in corporate, these 4 C's are a must to have for any individual. The 4 C's or the competencies 4 C's. The first one being communication skills. Can anyone guess what the other 3 C's are? Take a wild guess.
Collaborate.
Collaboration, fantastic. Communicate, collaborate. What else?
Commitment,
Competence.
consistent, competitive,
Little bit.
Change.
Okay, let me take start.
Balance.
Communication. Number 2, collaboration. Number 3, critical thinking. Number 4, creativity. This role, the Vice President Public Relations role that I am playing here, has given me an opportunity to demonstrate all these 4 C's. In the mid of the term, right, in 3 months after I took up, I reached a plateau where we were pushing posters after poster in social media. There was not much traction. So I reached out to my mentor, DTM Satish, and we said, we are having a small chat as to what can we do different to get more traction in social media. So Satish suggested that there is something called a business suite in Meta, which gives you an analytics as to when you publish something, it tells you what day of the week you get more views. And we started, and incidentally, the Thursday evening is when most views are received. So we started pushing posters on Thursday evenings. It's a great learning for me. I don't think I would have ever got this opportunity in a corporate setup because it was such a collaborative environment. So learning number 1, the 4 C's is something that I learned in this Toastmasters journey. The 4 C is the compass for leadership, even in a corporate setup. Number 2, the mentorship that I get here in the club leadership role is something that is invaluable. It is a supportive environment, so whenever we get stuck, like the incident that I just narrated, we have someone to reach out to. And believe me friends, mentorship is also one of the most underrated support in Toastmasters, because people seldom reach out to their mentors because we don't realize the potential the mentorship can offer. Now coming to the next 6 months term that is left, right? This is something that the third learning I had, right? So we did a project called Win Chutney, which is the way to improve the PR. So one thing that we learned is by forming a team, we can accomplish much more. By going solo, we can go far, we can go fast, but by forming a team, we can go farther. So what we did, the next 6 months, we have come up with a plan to bring up a team of PR, teaming up with Sundar to come up with a succession plan. We have split the meeting, the PR into 3 buckets, right? Before the meeting PR, during the meeting, like the recording that is happening now, and after the meeting, what are the PR activities that we do? So we are going to start with the before the meeting in the next 2 months, and Sundar is all geared up for that. This is the plan for the next 6 months. So 3 key learnings. Number 1, the 4 C's. Number 2, the mentorship support. Number 3, from the me to we. The real growth happens only when we move out of the comfort zone. And believe me friends, the best way to move out of the comfort zone is by picking up a leadership role. I have learned so much by doing a club leadership role. Give it a try, and I'm sure you would give us such similar speech after a few months. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Ashok, for sharing your experience. Indeed, our club exposure skyrocketed with all the efforts that